Hi everyone, so this is the first YouTube yoga video that I'm doing live rather than as a voiceover, so if there's any background noise or the phone falls down or anything like that, I apologise. So we're just going to do a basic strengthening flow, and we're going to start off in child's pose. So if you come onto your knees, slide your hands forward and drop your head down. You're going to start by taking one full breath in through the nose and exhale from your mouth. Don't be afraid to make any noises. Breathe in, exhale out. One more of those. So breathing in and exhale. Soften the jaw, relax the face. And then you're going to move up to all fours. So stacking your wrists in line with the shoulders, knees in line with hips. We're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow here. So as you inhale, you're going to tuck the chin in towards the chest, round through your back, tuck your pelvis under. As you exhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the seat. Look forward, straighten the arms. Again, inhale round. Tuck the head in, push the ground away. Exhale to arch. Inhale. Exhale. So this time, coming to sit back onto the heels. You're going to sweep the hands behind you and lift the chest up, breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to tuck the chin in towards the chest, walk the hands to the top of the mat, come all the way down to lie on your stomach. Inhale, peeling the chest up off of the ground, but keep the stomach touching the mat. Exhale, lower the chest. Come back the way that you came. So tuck the chin in. Take the hands behind you to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest up. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Coming down slowly. So bringing the stomach, the ribs and the chest down to the ground. Inhale, lift just the chest up for a little back bend for cobra. Exhale, lower. Come to the back of the mat. Hands come behind you. Inhale, lift the chest up. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Hands to the top of the mat. Release the hips, the stomach, the ribs and the chest all the way down. Inhale, lift just the chest up for cobra. Exhale, lower. Come into the back of the mat. Hands behind you, lift the chest. If you want more of a back bend, lift the hips up too. Exhale, placing the hips back down. Come onto all fours. You're going to tuck the toes and lift your hips up for our first downward facing dog. So spreading the fingers, having the feet about a hip's distance apart, so the size of two fists. If your hamstrings are tight, you might want to pedal the feet out left and right just to get some movement going and loosen everything up. Spread through the hands even more than you think you need to. Pressing the ground away and pulling up your pelvic floor. Take a cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale from your mouth, let it go. Look up to the top of the mat. Step the feet towards the hands until you're in a forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to, let the head just drop down. Next inhale, you're going to take your arms wide and roll all the way up to stand. Reaching the hands over the head and exhale, hands together at the heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, fold all the way forwards. Hands to shins and halfway lift up. So feel an opening in the hamstrings. If you want more of a stretch there, tilt some weight forward into the balls of the feet. Exhale, fold deeper. Bend the knees so you can get the hands onto the mat. And then step back to a high plank. You're going to drop the knees all the way down. Lower the chest, come onto your belly. Tops of the feet down here. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck the toes, come over the knees. Hips up high for downward facing dog. So you can either be still here or you can pedal out the feet, whatever you prefer. Just making sure that you're spreading through the hands and pressing the ground away. Nice long spine here. Breathe it in. Exhale from your mouth. Look up to the top of the mat, step the feet towards the hands until you're in forward fold. Soften the knees, let the head completely drop. Inhale, take the arms wide, roll up to stand. Reaching the hands over the head and exhale, hands together at your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Hands to shins, halfway lift up. Exhale, fold deeper, hands to the mat, step back to a high plank. Drop the knees, drop the chest, come all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, come over the knees, hips come up for downward facing dog. Adjust the hands if you need to so the fingers are spread. And then you're going to shift all of the weight onto your left foot. So encourage that heel down towards the mat. You're going to extend your right leg up behind you. As you inhale, you're going to tap those right toes down onto your left heel. Exhale, lifting the leg back up. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, lift the leg. One more time, inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. This time as you inhale, you're going to bend that right knee, bring it in towards the chest and look to the top of the mat. As you exhale, step that right foot between the hands. We're coming into a high lunge. So you want to stay up on the ball of the back foot, bend into that right knee. Squeeze the belly in and then lift up. Hopefully you can still see me, yes. If you feel wobbly, you can either drop this back knee and change into a low lunge, or you can just take the feet out a little bit wider. So kicking back for your left heel, you're going to bend the elbows. Keeping the belly in and the pelvis tucked under. Take a full breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, twist towards your right. Bit of balance here. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist for 2. Inhale. Exhale, twist for 3. Inhale, press into that front foot. Exhale, twist for 4. One more, inhale. Exhale, twist for 5. And as you come back to the center, you're going to place your hands onto the hips and we're going to step into that front foot. So take all of your weight onto your right foot as you bring your left knee up and into your chest. Take a moment here to find your balance, spreading through all 5 toes of your right foot. From here, bring the hands together at the heart center into prayer. And then you're going to straighten out that left leg. Inhale, bring it back up to the chest. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Keep that going. 1 breath per movement. Keeping the pelvis tucked under so you're not arching through the back. Right, keep that going. I'm just going to move out of the way so that you can actually see me. Then you're going to place that left foot in front of the right. So your left heel is going to touch your right big toe. Take a moment to stabilise yourself. And then extend both of your arms out to the side. So a nice big T shape. And you're in a position like you're walking on a tightrope. When you're ready, I want you to close down your eyes. So really working on our balance, focusing on our posture. Try to keep the eyes closed for as long as you can. Keep a steady breath going, in and out of the nose. It's okay to wobble, it's okay to fall over, just have some fun with it. One more breath here, in through the nose and out through the nose. And then stepping the feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. And exhale, fold forwards. Hands to shins, halfway lift up. Exhale, fold deeper, hands to the mat, step it back to a high plank. Drop the knees, drop the chest, come all the way down. Untuck the toes, inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, come over the knees, lifting the hips up for downward facing dog. Spread through the fingers, press the ground away. Same thing on the opposite side. So you're going to shift all of your weight onto your right foot and encourage that heel down. Left leg is going to reach up. As you inhale, tapping those left toes down onto your right heel. Exhale to lift back up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. One more, inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. This time as you inhale, you're going to bend that knee, bring it in towards the chest. Look to the top of the mat and then step that left foot between the hands. Finding your low lunge, so kicking through that back leg and staying on the ball of your right foot. Bending your left knee, squeeze the belly in, find your high lunge. Any modifications, you can drop this back knee so you're in a low lunge instead if that suits you better, or you can take the feet out wider. Bending at the elbows, hands come into the chest. Take a full breath in as you twist towards your left side. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, twist for 2. Exhale, come back. Inhale for 3, stay strong through the feet. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. One more, inhale, 5. Exhale, come back to the center, hands come onto the hips. You're going to shift all of the weight onto that left foot so you can bring your right knee up into your chest. It's okay if you wobble, it's okay if you shake. Bring the hands together into prayer at the heart center. As you inhale, you're going to tap the right toes down onto the ground. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, knee to chest. Keep that going, so inhale, tap. Exhale to lift. Keeping all four corners of your left foot down to the ground. And that's what's going to help to keep you stable. Keep that movement going. Again, I'm going to move out of the way so you can actually see me. 1 breath per movement. And then you're going to place that right foot in front of the left. So your right heel touches your left big toe. Take a moment to ground through the feet, spread all of the toes. And then extending your arms out to the side, palms facing down. Squeezing the belly in and close down your eyes. Steadying the breath. Softening through the face. You can take a quick glance whenever you need to. Try to work on really trusting yourself. One side might feel a lot easier than the other. This is my wobbly side. One last breath here, in and out of the nose. And stepping the feet together as you reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, you're going to fold all the way forwards. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper, hands to the mat, step back to your high plank. Drop the knees, drop the chest, come onto your stomach. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck the toes, come over the knees, lifting the hips up for a downward facing dog. Shift the weight onto your left foot, encourage that heel down towards the ground. Right leg is going to reach up behind you. Inhale, bend that knee, bring it in towards the chest. Look to the top of the mat as you step that right foot between the hands. Drop in the back knee all the way down this time, untuck the toes. Keep the left hand where it is on the mat and your right arm is going to reach up. So coming into an easy twist. If this is enough for you, stay here, this is great. If you want to go that little bit deeper, then you can bend this top arm. So cactus in the arm back, move in a little bit deeper into the shoulder and into the glute. Steady your breath. And keep the inside of that front foot pressing down. On your next exhale, take that hand, so your right hand, down to the inside of your foot. So both of the hands are in the center. And you're going to start to walk this right foot away from you towards the edge of the mat. So just far enough until you can feel an opening in your inner thigh and in your hip. Take a couple of moments here just to breathe. Soften through the shoulders. Unclenching the seat. Surrender into that stretch. Pressing through the hands. You're going to step that right knee back, so you're coming onto all fours. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. See, the music's gone off. This is what I mean about doing live classes. Shift the weight onto the right foot, left leg reaches up this time. Inhale, bend the knee, bring it into the chest. Look to the top of the mat, and as you exhale, step that left foot between the hands. Drop the right knee all the way down, untuck the toes. Keep that right hand on the mat, left arm reaches up, find your twist. Option 1 is to stay here. Option 2 is to bend the elbow and cactus the arm back. That's just if you want to feel it more in the shoulder and in the glute. Find some space between your collarbones. Keep the breath smooth. And as you exhale, you're going to place that hand down to the inside of the foot. So both of the hands are in the center of the mat. Start to walk your left foot away from you. Sinking down into the hips. Feel the opening in your inner thigh. Try to soften through the shoulders, soften through the face. Breathe in into the sensation of the stretch. Try to switch off any effort and just allow your body to open. And stepping back to all fours by pressing through the hands. You're going to come all the way back to sit on your feet. Shift all of the weight onto one hip so that you can swing your legs out in front. And you're going to bend your left knee and bring the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. So in kind of a butterfly position. If this is uncomfortable already and too much, come to sit on a pillow instead, so you're elevating your hips. What you're going to do is tuck both of your hands underneath your right knee and soften forwards. So starting to open up the back of your right leg. If you're already quite open and you want a deeper stretch, the variation is to take that left foot and cross it over to the outside of your right thigh. Again, tucking the hands underneath the knee and soften forwards. Whatever variation you're deciding to take, close down your eyes and relax into it. You shouldn't be straining your upper body at all here. And releasing the hands, straighten that left leg back out. Same stretch on the opposite side. So bending your right knee, bring the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Option 1. Option 2, to go a little bit deeper, is to take that right foot to the outside of your left thigh and fold that way. So hands come onto the back of the knee to prevent any hypermobility or overextension. And then you're just going to soften forwards. Allow your upper body to round. You just want to feel the stretch in the back of the leg, so allow everything else to soften. Close down the eyes. Notice if one side feels a little bit tighter than the other. Release the hands, come back up. Straighten your right leg out and then come all the way down to lie on your back. I'm going to bring your right knee into the chest. Place your left hand, so the opposite hand to knee, onto that leg. And then pull that knee across the body, so you're coming into a twist. Make sure that you keep both shoulders on the ground. An option to let the head roll over to the right. So you're continuing that twist all the way up the spine. And close the eyes. And try to release all of the effort. Come back to the centre, straighten that leg back out, and we're going to swap the sides. So left knee into the chest, right hand, so opposite hand to knee, pulling that knee all the way over to the right as you let the head fall over to your left side. Closing down the eyes, keeping the shoulders on the ground. And then straighten that leg back up. Coming to lie flat on the back. Just for a few moments. So letting the body become really heavy into the earth. Notice if your breath feels a little bit deeper now. The body feels lighter, more open. Breathe it in. Exhale out. When you're ready, pressing yourself back up to a seat. Thank you for joining me for this little yoga session. Hope to see you in a class soon, in person, actually face to face.